you know what? When you've played something like this countless times, it kind of loses its scare factor. So I think while we wait for Resident Evil fucking 8 to come along, I think I need a new horror game. So for today, I'm going to be playing my PS4 still, and I'm going to go and play Unknown City, which is another first-person shooter horror game. So hopefully it's going to be as good as Resident Evil 7, maybe not, but let's hope that it can still scare me a little bit at least. I mean, you know, we've got it booted up there. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be good, you know, there's got to be at least a couple of jumps scares, maybe. Yeah, it'll be alright. No, who am I kidding? I can already tell from the fucking title screen that this is nothing more than a steaming pile of fucking horse shit. This is going to be a fucking shit stain on my PS4. I just know it. Just look at it. What the fuck have I wasted my money on this time? Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't judge it by the really shit title screen. It might get better when I actually play it, so let's go. Alright. Right. Level 1. Let's do this. Time for you to show me what you've got, game.
All the club branches are open in the morning. Williston 4, all the club branches are open in the morning.
No.
We have been travelling for more than 1 hour, and I think we should have reached headquarters 20 minutes ago.
No. They didn't. Oh jeez, here's the text-to-speech lady. Fuck. Oh god, there's no one even in the back of that car, look. It's just empty. Fuck, it's the male text-to-speech voice as well. Fuck me, they couldn't even get proper voice actors. So as far as game openings go, this has to be the worst I've ever seen. The car just slowly drives along this straight road for ages, and nothing happens. What were they fucking thinking, man? This is not a way to start a game. Eventually the car comes to a crossroads. I'll let this scene just play out a bit so you can get a real taste of just how shit this is.
No, we'll take a right turn and reach the headquarters within 20 minutes.
So the two cops continue to argue and bicker about being lost and which way they should go, and eventually they decide to go right. I think this was meant to be a sort of character-driven development scene to make you care about the two police people, but it's just an awfully long and drawn-out scene that's just quite frankly not interesting whatsoever. There's just no atmosphere to it, and it's mainly down to the text-to-speech voice acting, if you can even call it acting, as it just breaks any and all immersion that this game may have had. Some spooky stuff then starts to happen with the car as the sirens begin to blurt out on their own, though it's not really scary. If anything, it's just annoying as the player, as you have to listen to the damn things constantly. Fuck's sake. Not long after, the car breaks down, and the two officers decide to get out and look for help in the nearby town, or rather unknown city. See what I did there? Alright, finally I get to play it. The story and graphics are shite, but maybe the gameplay is... Oh. Nope. So you're now on foot, and the aim is to follow the female cop, but it's made hard by the fact that your character can barely walk properly. Perhaps they are drunk or have rusty robot legs or something to explain why you constantly feel like you're being pulled to one side when you move.
I think you have gotten us both into enough trouble for one night. Hey, over here.
Yes, I'm fucking coming. Jesus Christ. So, you approach several buildings, but invisible walls prevent you from actually entering them. Though, from what you can see by peeking around, they look fucking empty anyway, so there's not much point. Whoa! What the fuck, lady? Jesus Christ, she's fucking strong. What the fuck was that?
Hey, over here.
After exploring the town a bit more with Kelly, you eventually come across a building with someone in it. And it's here where the game spectacularly fails to recreate the first zombie encounter scene from Resi 1.
Are you alright?
Christ, Kelly, get a clue, will you? Look, he's clearly fucked up. All the blood, the pale skin, the fact that he's facing the wall, is that not ringing any alarm bells for you? Fuck me, and you're a cop. Jesus Christ, this city never had a fucking chance.
Help.
What? What? I've got a fucking fighting now. What the hell? Oh god. The shooting is awful. Fucking hell. The game is awful. The graphics are awful. The fucking gameplay is awful. Why the fuck am I playing this? So after killing the undead cop, he then hilariously falls through the floor, leaving behind a red orb for you to collect. You then realise that your partner Kelly has mysteriously vanished, and the character tries to contact her by radio. And it's here where she says that monsters have kidnapped her and are holding her in a swimming pool. A swimming pool of all fucking places. A swimming pool! What the fuck? Jeez, I hope she brought her bathers at least. As I head back to the car, I have to deal with more random monster character models that spawn, and I have to have an awkward battle with them. Christ, how have they fucked up shooting controls so badly in 2019? I don't know. Fucking hell. So after fighting my way back to the car, I unlock a shitload of new weapons, which is handy as more nightmare creatures spawn into the level. So naturally I pick the assault rifle and attempt to unload it into the zombie creature that's nearby. Whoa, that fucking recoil is fucking intense. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck was that? This gun's practically useless at close range now. Fucking hell. When you do manage to kill all the enemies in the area, you are able to open the gate and move on to the next section of the level. There is another locked gate at the end of this linear section of the stage, and enemies will spawn as you move towards this gate. The aim is always to clear out the area before you can progress to the next one. So as I make it towards the gate, a shitload of enemies spawn in front of it, and this time there's some big motherfucker who is a complete and utter bullet sponge. he takes an absolute crapload of bullets to take down, and as I'm constantly firing my machine gun at this fucking cunt, the game just can't handle it, and the frame rate starts to drop, but worst of all, the game starts to fucking glitch out. I mean, just take a look at Stretch motherfucking Armstrong over here. Jesus Christ. Man, this game is an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment for the developer who made it. This is an embarrassment for Sony for having it on their store. And it's even, I'm even embarrassed for me and everyone else who's actually brought this game and wasted their own money on it. This is a sorry excuse for a game. It's just garbage. No matter when you release this, even in the past, any year, even in the PS1 days when early 3D was a thing, this would still be an embarrassment. It's a fucking joke. Why is this? Why is this on the store? How can anyone be okay with this being on a shop front for money, for actual money, for real life money? How can anyone with a straight face say, yeah, we'll take this game, we'll sell it? How the hell can anyone do that and sleep at night? You know, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's not a game. It's unknown. It's the unknown game because there's not a game there. It's just a mess of like cobbled together assets, different character models, really shite shooting. Like, there's never been a point in gaming history where shooting has been like at this sort of level and being acceptable. Not even in the very beginning of 3D. This wouldn't have been acceptable back then. It would have been laughed out of the fucking room. It's just garbage. How can anyone put this on a shop front? How can Sony have this? Why does Sony want this game to be on their PS4 for future generations to look back and think PS4, oh yeah, that was the console that had Unknown City, wasn't it? Yeah, that'll be a good game to have. I mean, I don't even know if this is exclusive at this point. I stumbled across it, brought it by pure fucking, I can't even talk now because I'm so angry at this fucking thing. Pure curiosity, I've just brought it by pure curiosity to just see what it was. And it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they were going for, whoever made it. What was their aim here? You know, I've made games in the past, and yeah, they're very amateurish, but fuck me. My games next to this look like fucking Metal Gear or fucking Uncharted or something, you know, a masterpiece, Half-Life, a masterpiece. This is just, it's just on another level of like shite. Like, it's a shite that a shite would have. You know, it's a growing mould on a shite. You know, just, no. Why? You know, good games get delisted in stores because, you know, licenses run out, you know, or, you know, developers just pull them. Yeah, this is like the cockroach of gaming. This crap thing is going to be there forever, isn't it? And it's never going to disappear. And it's always going to be like fucking stupidly expensive for what it is. Nah. Right then. Let's carry on. So I continue to fire at this giant motherfucker, pouring clip after clip from each gun into this fucker as he takes up more and more bullets. and notice that the two enemies here go down at some point, only to then sort of glitch out and auto-resurrect themselves. What the fuck is this bullshit? So I can't even kill fucking things properly now. My god, this game is an absolute mess. This is on the PS4. The PS4. Fuck me. Look, they even do a weird little jiggle on the floor when they're dead just before they fall through it. It's almost as if they're mocking me for wasting all that fucking ammo on them. Those fucking bastards. After killing those twats, I go through the next gate into the next shitty area of this game, and it's here where I spot a floating brick wall. As I get close to it and jump, I unintentionally discover another fucking bug as I end up doing a giant moon jump into the sky. You can seemingly do this whenever you jump while leaning up against something. You just end up flying right up into the air, allowing you to pretty much see the whole map around you. And best of all, you don't even take full damage as you land. What a joke. Another bullshit thing about this game is that you can sometimes walk right into the middle of an enemy spawn area before they actually spawn, so when they do, you'll be instantly surrounded and pinned by them all, causing a bullshit death. I mean, just look at this shite. What am I supposed to do here? Fuck's sake. Killing all the enemies in this area, we finally reach the last gate and catch up with that weird blue smoke cloud thing from earlier, and then it begins to talk to you. Again in the text-to-speech voice.
Who are you?
So, it waffles on and on about some demonic shit, or a curse, or some bollocks. I mean, I don't really care, and I can't be asked to go back and check. I really don't care. But eventually, after the blue smoke's chatting to you for ages, he eventually transports you to the next bullshit level of this crap game. So level 2 is set in like a Victorian style village, kind of giving off a Bloodborne vibe, only a lot shitter. But the first thing I notice about this level, after I get control again, is that the look sensitivity is, well, it's completely fucking fucked in this level. I've not changed any options, and now the look speed is just uncontrollably high. I've only got to slightly touch the stick and he just spins around like the fucking Flash. How the fuck have they fucked this up in between levels? What were they smoking when they made this game? Fucking hell, I swear to God, this happens every time, and I promise you I haven't changed any settings in between levels. What was fine in level 1 is now broken in level 2 for no fucking reason. Okay. I need to pause this. Oh god! I'm moving! It's going really quick! I can't control where this is going! Oh my god, the sensitivity! The sensitivity! The sensitivity! Turn it down! Turn it down! No, the sensitivity! Turn it down! Oh god. That's better. That's better. I'll just take it easy. This shit is unacceptable. It was unacceptable on the PS4, and it would have been unacceptable on the fucking Mega Drive, PC, PlayStation 1, for fuck's sake. What the hell? Ugh. Okay, so I need to pause now and sort this out in the options menu. For fuck's sake, options. Look sensitivity. Right, let's just crank it all the way fucking down on both. Let's see if that works. Fucking hell. What a joke. Okay. Well, that's bearable now. I can at least turn and look around normally. Fuck me. How the hell have they broke that? So the aim of this level is to find a silver bullet in one of the houses. And as there's no map or radar or marker showing you where to go, it just turns this level into a tedious trek for a badly designed environment as you aimlessly wander around it, hoping to just luckily stumble across the bullet. If you are lucky, it may take you maybe 5 minutes or so, but if you're like me, You may well be on this level for a good 20 to 30 minutes or so before you randomly stumble into the right house and find the bullet. So, upon finding the bullet, the blue smoke cloud reappears, and after chatting to you again for ages, he takes you to level 3, which is the final one in this game, if you can believe it. Yep, there's just 3 levels. And here in this level, you have to find 3 parts of a golden gun. 3 parts. 3 parts now. No way. It took me fucking ages to find that single bullet in the village, and this is a larger outdoor level, and it wants me to find 3 things. No, fuck that. I'm not doing it. Fuck this game. Fuck this game right off. I'm done. I've seen enough of it. I know now why it's called the Unknown City. It's unknown because it's a horrible, awful place to live, and anyone who's ever had the misfortune to accidentally step inside this giant shithole of a place immediately regrets it and flees, never mentioning to anyone that 1, this place even exists in the first place, and 2, that they have ever been there. Fuck the Unknown City. Do yourselves a favour and don't go there, because you will instantly regret it. If you want to waste your money, just fucking burn it. That's a better use, a more entertaining use for your money than to spend money on this piece of shit. You've been warned.